Okay, guys, this is I had a viewer send me a question, or more or less a video request. He's changing bikes, and he wanted to know. He was nervous about the characteristics of the new bike, what it would and how it would react in situations on the road, more like extreme situations. And really, the only way you come across those situations is when they happen. But you can get an idea of what the situation is going to be like with some parking lot exercises. And so this is how we're going to attack this viewer question. So what you should do when you switch to a new bike. He also had some questions specifically about the Ninja 250, which I'll get to later on. But for now, I guess we can start. I have a few tests we're going to do. This first one is a sort of a larger slalom, larger space in between. So to do these tests, what you're going to need is these are Adidas. I think they're marketed for soccer training, but they make great short cones. If you run them over, you'll be fine. So that's what I use. I think I got these for like $5. We have a store called Five Below, and that's where I got this from. But you can get them at like any sporting goods store, and I can't imagine they'd be more than $20. So definitely worth it, because you should be doing stuff like this anyways. But okay, so first test is like a loose slalom kind of thing, and we'll talk about that more in a minute. So these cones are 3 parking spaces apart. Parking spaces, these are actually kind of small parking spaces. Parking spaces are usually about 10 feet wide. I think these are more like 8.5. But that'll be a good rule of thumb for you to start with. And for this slalom course, you're going to want to approach it. You're going to start at about 15 miles an hour. And you want an open parking lot like that, so you can escape the slalom course if you need to, if you don't get it the first time. I would do this in second gear, because first gear is probably a bit jumpy, and this is going to be my first time going through it. So let's see what we got. Try to get down to about 15, and you want to hold the speed through. And so this is a pretty easy slalom course. Alright, so do your first pass at about 15 miles an hour, or do a couple too, because I'm familiar with these tests. I've done them quite a few times. So do a few runs at 15, and then come back at a higher speed. Okay guys, we're going to do the slalom at 20 miles an hour now, and we'll see how that goes. So that was that was a little hairy. That was my first time doing it. There's a car too. Don't ruin my video, car. That was the first time I've done it at 20. So they look like, I don't know, they're from New Hampshire. Oh, he's gonna walk his dog. All right, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna go through it at 25 this time, or I'm gonna try to anyways. But one quick tip, okay. When you're trying to, you don't want to look down at your speedometer to see how fast you're going. You want to get to the speed and just listen to the engine RPM and keep it at that. So that's 25. This is going to be, all right. So we did that. I think I didn't get a cone. I thought I hit a cone, but see, we're good. So I would expect you to be able to do that at 20 miles an hour easily. Not easily, but after you've done it a few times, be able to do it at 20 miles an hour, and no matter what bike you have. But this bike is, particularly agile because it's small and light, so I've got a bit of an advantage there. But so 20 miles an hour, you should work up to, and 25 if you're brave, and go ahead and give that a shot. sorry if I'm panting, you guys. It's hot out, and I'm in all my gear. So actually, let me make mention of that. When you're doing this, okay, if you can, do it on a cooler day, because one, your bike's going to be hot because it's not moving very fast, and you're starting and stopping it all the time, and two, you're going to be hot. So the cooler you can do it, the better. And also, if it's particularly hot, bring some water and grab a drink in between tests, if necessary. And yeah, so no, got you that information. Okay, so this next test is a tighter slalom, which we're also going to start at 15 miles an hour, and I'll do a ride around like I did before. Okay, so these cones are 2 parking spaces apart, which here is about 16 feet, but you want to, I would say, have them about 20 feet apart, and you can do as many as you want, but I would have at least, let's see, how many do I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd do at least 5. I have about 6 here, so at least 5 I would do. And for this one, you're going to do your first pass at 15 miles an hour, and so I'll bring you back up when we get there. Okay guys, here we go. Tighter slalom. First run we're going to do at 15 miles an hour. Second gear. Listen to the engine to keep you at the right speed. Don't look at the speedometer, and give it a go. Ooh, see, it's a little tight. So that was my first run through, and let's see, I didn't hit any cones, so I think I'm going to do a couple more at 15, and then I'll bring you guys back if I decide to up the speed, but I might throw in a couple more 15 mile an hour ones too. Okay, here we are for 50 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour, run 2. Here we are, 15, and ooh, that's tight, and I ended up at about 20 miles an hour when I got to the end, so let's give 20 miles an hour a shot and see how we do. Okay, 20 miles an hour. This is going to be a little hairy, so let's just give it a shot. Oh, I think I clipped the last one. I did, I got the last one, alright? So, 20 miles an hour, I want to do it again. Alright, we're going to try it one more time. 20 miles an hour one more time anyways. Let's grab that. I guess we can walk it up there. I refuse to be defeated by the slalom course. So let's try it, because I've done it so many times. So let's do it once more, 20 miles an hour. We'll get it this time. And then we'll move on to the next test. Okay, 20 miles an hour. Let's make this slalom our bitch. You guys ready? Yeah! Alright, I feel good. Didn't hit any cones, 20 miles an hour. Feeling good. I wouldn't try to do it any quicker than that, for fear of, injuring yourself. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next test. Or next, yeah, test. It's a test, right? Exercise. That's the word, exercise. You're not getting graded here. The fact that you're doing this is it's making me super excited, because I think there are a lot of people who've never ridden their bikes through a slalom course and probably couldn't, even though they think they're the best riders in the world. So, yeah, so good on you guys for even doing this. So, I'll catch up with you on the next test.